Hey ladies, how's it going? Okay, so I haven't been on here for a while. It's been a crazy week, just challenging. A lot of stuff's happened. My niece moved from Arizona to Houston. She's going to Prairie View, so we were moving her in all week. And then just some other things just started happening and stuff I had to take care of. So I haven't had a live and I don't know, a few days now, right? A couple of days, like maybe like 4 or 5 days. Anyway, I miss you guys, miss y'all. I have seen all the messages and things come through. And let me first say I apologize for not getting back. For some reason, Instagram has decided to block my messages or something right now. I guess, I don't know, it's saying something about some guidelines that I didn't follow. I don't even know what I did wrong, to be honest. So I have a message into them. So hopefully that will be corrected soon here, right? So like I said, I don't know what I did wrong, but anyhow, most of you who have my DM messaging or who DM me on IG, I have your email address too. So I'll be getting back to you all through email, okay? Because I don't know how long IG is going to take in order to get back to me and release whatever restriction that they have on my business account there. So no problem. Continue to DM me. I am getting the messages. I just can't reply back to the messages until I figure out what the heck happened or what went wrong, right? So anyhow, continue to DM me and then just look out for your email. I'll email you. If you're not sure if I have your email address or not, just send your email address and I'll send you a message through email, okay? So anyway, now that that's all out the way, I just wanted to let you ladies know that, man, it has been a week for me. It's just like challenge after hurdle this week. And so I was talking to one of my classes and they were saying that last week how it just seemed like things were just like in chaos and out of order, right, all last week. And so this was my week to experience all that. But I just want to just be a source of encouragement, y'all. Like, life is not perfect, right? Things are not going to go according to our plan all of the time. But what we do have to do is course correct, right? We can't give up. We can't get down on ourselves. We can take a nap, though. Y'all know how I feel about taking naps. Changes the whole energy, calms your mind down, all of that stuff. Sometimes you do just need to tap out for a minute, and I did. I took my nap, too, actually, yesterday. But anyhow, keep going. Keep your, whatever it is that you have in front of you, your goal, an aspiration, something that you're working towards, a result, just your ideal outcome in the forefront, right? Don't be discouraged by the things that try to come and shake you, right? Try to knock you off course. Even if things are not panning out the way that you are anticipating it to pan out, or you think that you're further behind, the 8 ball or whatever it is, right? If you feel like you should be further ahead in whatever it is, in career, in life, in relationship with your children, whatever it is, just remember that life is always happening for you and not to you. And that's something that I used to repeat on a regular, especially when I was going through my divorce process. I kept that in the forefront. Life is happening for me, not to me. Life is always unfolding for my benefit, right? Sometimes those affirmations you need those reminders. You need that time to just sit back and remind yourself of where you're going, where you want to go. Although things are not looking the way that you want them to look, right? Although in your vision, in your sight, you can't see that finish line, just know that it is there behind the bushes, behind the trees, behind the traffic, behind the chaos. It's there, right? That rainbow is there. You just have to keep going. The only time you can fail is when you quit, right? Is when you stop. So that's just all, that I was feeling. It was placed on my heart because I was going through that this weekend, this past week too. Just like I said, just one thing after another. I'm like, dog, can I just catch a break this week? And it doesn't even have anything to do with, sometimes they'll say, well, what am I doing wrong? What happened? It's just my luck. Nope, don't claim that. It's not just your luck. That's just not the way your life pans out. It's not necessarily something that you are doing wrong. Now, it may be something that you have to look at, course correct, right? And do something differently. But it may not even be that. Don't be so hard on yourself. Sometimes it's just the way that life is. We don't live in a perfect world, right? We don't live where everything is, hugs and Care Bears and sugar plums, right? And rainbows. Things happen, challenges happen. And honestly, if you really want to get real with it, that's where the growth happens, right? Nobody likes to grow in the challenges, but 9 times out of 10, that's really where you get your muscle work the most. That's where you make the most advances in life, spiritually, energetically. All of that is by the challenges, getting over those hurdles, right? So instead of getting down on yourself that you have these challenges that you're facing, think about it this way. This is strengthening me. I'm encountering this because universe, God, whomever knows that I can get through this. This is not meant to take me out. This is not meant to make me quit. This is not meant to make me doubt myself. This right here is meant for my good, right? So keep that in the forefront. Don't give up. Do not get weary in well doing, okay? Continue the course. Continue the good fight, right? Continue to pursue the things that you want, your ideal life, no matter who's telling you what, how people are showing up in your life, who's getting on your nerves, who's not getting on your nerves, whatever the case is. Get laser focused on the ideal outcome and get to it. Like I said, you may need to tap out for a minute, take a break, take a nap. That's okay too. Do something that makes you feel good. Change the energy. So my thing is trees, right? Most people who know me well know that I like all things green. So I love plants, love trees, flowers, all of that, right? But my main thing is trees. I love them. So yesterday I said, let me get out of this funk, this whatever it is. Let me switch up this energy and let me do something different, because me just focusing on the challenges and trying to force things to happen, like trying to force Instagram to get my messages, released or whatever is going on there. There's only so far I could take that, right? So instead of me getting worked up and getting upset behind it, I need to change the energy and then let the energy change it for me on my behalf, right? Okay. So I wanted to say something else there, but I'm not going to go there. But yes, let the energy change the energy, right? The circumstance for you. But what you have to do is get out of the way and get out of that negative energy and begin to usher on the positive energy, right? And focus on something that makes you happy. If you continue to focus on what's going wrong, you will get more of what's going wrong into your life, right? Focus on what's going right. It will change the course to what's going right. Whatever your eyes are set on, whatever your sight is set on, that's what will continue to show up for you in your life. So, long story short, I decided to get up and get out of this whatever. Stop trying to talk to, IG, metaverse, whatever it's called, and go and get a tree, right? So I have been wanting a fiddle leaf tree. I love fiddle leaf trees, right? And I have a few of them, but I want a really big one, like one that's like 7 feet tall, right? So I let me research some nurseries, some local nurseries that I, often frequent, and they had 2 of them actually. So you see how universe works, right? They only had 2 of them. And when I went there, one of them just wasn't, I got my choice. I got to, choose between the 2, but one of them I just wasn't really feeling that much. But the other one was the perfect one I was looking for. Instantly put a smile on my face. They were able to deliver it within a few days. It was the price I wanted to pay for it, which was less than they typically are, because they can get pretty expensive, especially one at that height. It was healthy, it's beautiful. And now I have something to look forward to. So whenever the last few hours of, yesterday too, when I was feeling like down and things just aren't working out the way that I want them to work out, I switch my memory or my thoughts, to the fiddle leaf tree, because that makes me happy. That's something that I'm excited about, something I'm anticipating. I'm looking in the room like, where am I gonna put this at? Now I have to go to the store and get a bigger container, and it takes me out of the rut. So that's all I'm saying, is find something that takes you out of your down place, right? Your place where you just feeling like you're in a rut, right? Get out of that. Focus on something different, okay? Focus your attention on something different. Find joy. Chase the feeling that you want to experience. That's what I really want to drill in to you ladies right now, is chase the experience, the feeling that you want, right? Don't lay down and, get downtrodden. Don't stay in the cycle of perpetual sadness, because it only takes you deeper into depression. As hard as it is, get up. And I only say this because I've been there. I suffered from depression for many, 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 many years. And I know how good it could hurt so good, right? I know how good it could feel to just be deep into your depression, how comfortable that feeling is. And it's so ironic that something that is so devastating and something that is so dark and something that is so, isolating can also feel so secure at the same time. And so, I guess in other words, just secure. You just feel that. So sometimes when you're feeling depressed and you go into a deeper state of depression, you do feel a sense of security. You do feel a sense of relief, even though you're battling all of this stuff, right? So I understand the language and the psychology and the neuroscience behind behind just depression, right? So the best thing that you can do is not fall victim to that. And when you're starting to feel that way, get up. Snap your fingers, clap your hands, do something to get you out, to wake you up, right? To shake that up, and then actively do something, right? To get you out of the house, get you out of that line of thinking and on to the next thing. So whenever you jog, your memory like that of something else that you'd rather be thinking, or you disrupt the line of thinking with something else that's positive, that's you changing the frequency, right? Changing your energetic frequency. And that's what you have to change in order to move forward, in order to get out of the rut. So don't let the rut keep you from moving forward. Don't get stuck there. You do not have to stay there for days, weeks, months, years. No, as soon as that comes on, do one of two things. Go take a nap, right? And when you wake up, if you're still feeling that same way, you need to do something to snap out of it, right? To get balanced, right? I want to say a word and I can't think of recalibrate. Thank you. See, thank you. To recalibrate your mind, right? To recalibrate your thoughts into something that's much more healthier than what you've been thinking. So anyway, this rant is going on much longer than what I anticipated it to go. But I did just want to let you all know I am still reading all of your messages. I have not, I have not forgot about you guys. I'm not getting back to you. Like I said, I have to just figure out what kind of craziness IG has me in. But as soon as my messages are able to, as soon as I'm able to message people again, I will get back to everybody on IG. But for now, if you have something that you want to relate to me, I'm still getting the testimonies and the stories and all of the questions. Look out for me on your in your email account, because that's how I'm going to be getting back to you within the next couple of days. All right. And if you're not sure if I have your email address or not, just send it to me in the DMs. I'm still going to get it. But yes, so anyway, thank you for listening to my rant. It went much longer than what I thought. But to sum it all up, do not let the hard times, do not let the depressing thoughts win, right? Like I said, go take a nap, change out of it, change the frequency, change that energetic frequency, right? Snap out of it, do something that's going to disrupt the pattern, right? Recalibrate. So hard times does not necessarily mean that you have to stay in that space, right? So you can get out of that. Forward thinking, Think of the desired outcome all of the time. So anyhow, that's it. Take care. Love you, ladies. Probably will be back live tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then definitely the day after. Again, look out for your emails. If I don't have your email address, please send it to me on my DM. Love you, ladies. Talk to you soon. Bye.